Welcome back. Thank you so much for rejoining what has been a real mixed basket this morning, and we are loving it. And this kind of has special relevance for both Grant and I. Right now, we're diving into the intricate link between stress and digestive discomfort. If you've had a spastic colon, you will know what I'm talking about. And life coach Kirsty Melmid, I think, has had such a thing. She is here to unpack the different causes and maybe some soothing solutions like ADCO MAYOGEL that can help you find relief from the daily grind. Sometimes a little bit of relief goes a long way.
Oh yeah, no, like, trust me, it can be so debilitating to those of you who don't know about it. And when it does come, it comes completely unexpectedly, especially at this time of year. So Kirsty, could you help us explain the connection between stress and digestion? How does this work?
Yeah.
Sure. So anytime you experience a stressful event, your nervous system sends your body into fight or flight so that you can then deal with that stressful thing. And part of that process is releasing the stress hormone cortisol into your system. And how that affects our digestive system is it slows everything down so that your body can conserve the energy needed to fight the stressful thing rather than, you know, go through the digestive thing. Exactly. And so that has an immediate effect where you're going to experience things like bloating, cramping, heartburn, for some people diarrhea, for other people constipation.
Even lack of hunger probably as well.
Exactly. It can inhibit your need to want to eat. And now imagine long term what that's going to do.
And you layer that over a bad diet or too much calorie intake, as I'm discovering now on this journey that I'm on, suddenly things can get squirrely. How prevalent is this? You obviously have the majority of the people coming to you need help in an area. How often are you connecting those dots between physical discomfort and what we would perceive to be an emotional or intellectual stress?
I'm going to be honest, pretty much every client who comes my way has some kind of physical manifestation of an emotional problem. And a lot of the time that's to do with digestion. I mean, they call the gut the second brain. It just helps you process everything.
I mean, we learned that in martial arts, one of the first areas that you learn to attack is this nerve center, this gut center that controls so much of the body. It's intense.
So sensitive.
Yeah, so ADCO MAYOGEL, right, it's the solution to this, and it's soothing. How does it work, and when should we recommend it for your patients?
Yeah. Well, look, I'm not a doctor, so I can't be giving medical advice. But what I can say is that a lot of the lifestyle changes that you can make that are going to combat stress are very hard to put into practice when you're experiencing these debilitating symptoms at the same time. So if you can take something like that that's going to help you with heartburn, for example. Heartburn is just the worst when you have heartburn. You can't function. So just soothe those symptoms as best you can with a product like this, and then you can go and implement all the lifestyle changes that are going to help with that bigger picture.
How does it work?
How does it work?
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest with you, I don't know exactly. I'm not a medical doctor.
It works quickly, and I think that's the thing.
But I know it works well.
No, completely, and it does beg the question, because there are practical ways that you can start this journey towards well-being. And often we think of the complex big thing, certainly with emotional things. I think it's always like that, but it's just the first step. So relieving the symptoms can help in that sense to just focus on something else. That being said, what advice do you have for someone wanting to take that first step when they've gotten to the point specifically where the physical body is telling you, listen, something's up, something's gone wrong, something needs to stop. It literally is giving you the signs.
Exactly.
What should that first step be?
So there's looking at the bigger picture and there's looking at the daily things. So like for myself, I had terrible stress-related digestive issues when I used to work in a corporate environment, and that just wasn't for me. And as soon as I became a life coach, my symptoms literally disappeared.
You started helping other people.
When I started helping other people, when I started doing something I enjoyed, I was passionate about, I didn't have that daily hectic environment, and that was just what worked for me. So sometimes you need to look at the bigger picture and say, what is causing the stress on a day-to-day, and then do things to support yourself. So physically, go see your healthcare provider. Do something to relieve the symptoms. Make sure you're eating a diet that works for your body. Exercise, the answer to pretty much everything.
Move.
Meditate, go to therapy, go see a coach, all of that stuff.
Thank you so much, man, Kirsty. It means so much to me, this kind of conversation, and you've been a great insight to both of us.
I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now, which I absolutely love. And I love the fact that there is a bouquet, a basket of various resources that you can tap into, whether it's just to help with the symptoms or to really make a shift. But it starts with that one first step. And of course, we're going to aid you in the process because, of course, you have the chance of winning 5,000 Rand in cash this week with ADCO MAYOGEL. And all you got to do is simply reply to our competition question that's on our Expresso, our X, or our Instagram pages, and tell us this: which foods have you stopped eating completely because it gives you heartburn? I think most of us have a trigger. And don't forget to include that all-important hashtag ADCO MAYOGEL in your entry.
Yeah, our competition closes on Monday, the 6th of November at midnight, and T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com.
Good luck.